Yo, what's up guys? I am your Shield. Welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today we are back with a new guide of Whiteout survival. Our today's topic is complicated because in today's video we will talk on some heroes which you should not use. Okay, I want to tell you one thing. In this game every heroes are good. Every heroes are useful. But I will talk on free to play perspective, and in that way I can say some heroes are really bad. You should not use them as a free to play player. In today's video I will tell you about those heroes, and I will also tell you why you should not use those heroes and what alternate hero you should use in those heroes place. By the way, I want to tell you, some people keep crying that I am not free to play players. I get help from the developers to become a strong player. So if you want to experience my free to play journey, you can go to my other channel, Shield Whiteout Survival. There I am posting every video about my free to play journey in a new server 2491. You can come in 2491 and you can play with me in that server in my alliance, and you will get all updates in the new channel Shield Whiteout Survival. Our today's topic is some useless hero in Whiteout Survival. Let's jump in our video. Here goes our hero list, guys, of this server of this generation, and I will tell about some heroes you should not use. We are starting with the Zinman. You may think Zinman is very useful hero, but let me tell you reality. Zinman is really bad hero. Zinman is one of the useless hero in the game. And I am talking on free to play perspective. Why I am telling this thing? Listen here carefully. Zinman is lucky wheel hero. Zinman comes in generation 1. Generation 1 stay only for 40 days. In these 40 days, it is extremely difficult for you to collect the very high amount of gem and to upgrade your Zinman. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? You will have lot of gem when you will keep playing the game. Eventually you will play lot of events. There you get lot of gems. But when you start the game, just a new player, in that moment, collecting a very high amount of gem like minimum 500,000 gem, that is really difficult if you are free to play player. You may not be able to upgrade your Zinman to very high level. Plus the skills. Only one skill is good for the Zinman, that is the construction cost down. So what I say, if you are free to play player, try to upgrade your Zinman to 2 star or 3 star, that is enough. You will get either level 3 skill or level 4 skill on this Bastionist, the construction cost down or construction speed up. Let's be practical. We are free to play player, we cannot manage our Zinman to make it very high level. And other skills, they are really bad. I mean, defense up, health up, they are very good for joining the garrison. But you can do the exact same work using your Patrick or Sergey. Patrick and Sergey, they are the classic garrison joiner hero. Also, Wallace Bokan, Ling Shuang, they are also some... Okay, it is not Ling Shuang anymore, it is Ling Xiu. They are far better garrison joiner. So, you cannot do everything with the Zinman here. If you are thinking you are going to use Zinman in your solo queue, when you are attacking someone in solo attack, that will be also very bad decisions. The skills are not very much good. On the other way, you will get some better skill on the Bahiti. If you check the skills here, Bahiti, you can easily make your Bahiti 4 star in the starting, and the skills are damage taken down, damage up. They are really good skill. Okay, this one is chance based skill. Still, this skill can make very high damage for you. But Zinman can be real crap for your team if you are free to play players. And the Zinman skill on the exploration, they are also very bad. You can get some better exploration hero, like in the starting you will get Gina, that is very good hero for the exploration. Also Bahiti is very good for the exploration. Even the Jasar skills are really good for the exploration. So you don't need Zinman, you have lot of better option. Why you are wasting your gem on the Zinman? And the main thing is, as soon as 40 days go, Gen 2 will come. And Gen 2, the main hero, the lucky wheel hero, that is the Flint. If you are free to play, you have to get this Flint by any means. If you miss this Flint, you will be in lot of problem. Because the next free lucky wheel hero, the infantry, that is the Hector, that will come in generation 5 after a long gap. So if you miss your Flint, you cannot play the game actually. You have to wait a long time for the Hector. So save your gem to get the Flint. Don't waste your gem in lucky wheel for this Zinman. I'm telling again, you can use a very small number of gem to upgrade your Zinman to some 3 star maximum, but don't go more than that. And if you are free to play, it will be also difficult for you to upgrade the exclusive gear of the Zinman. The exclusive gear is not very bad. It will give you defender troops attack 15% in max level, but you may not be able to upgrade this thing very high level. So if you want to use marksman in generation 1 or generation 2, you can go with Bahiti. That is very good. For the arena or exploration, you have lot of options like Bahiti, Jasser. They are extremely powerful. Also, you are getting any other hero like Jesse for joining the rally, Patrick for joining the garrison. Look, this skill is good for joining the garrison, but I will not suggest this thing right now. If you are whale, in that case you can make the skill level 5, this one. But if you are free to play, Patrick is the best choice for you. That is our first hero. Now let's go for the next useless hero in the game. For free to play players, the next hero that is coming in the list, that is the Philly. Now you can think Philly is very good hero. Let me clear this thing. Philly may not be very good choice for you, because if you are a free to play player, your best Lancer hero in starting, that is the Molly. You can easily make your Molly 4 star or 5 star if you keep playing the game. You don't need to use your general shot on the Molly. You will get lot of Molly shot from different sources. Plus, if you check the skills here, the skills are far better in generation 1 and generation 2 both. Look at the skills. Stun chance, this one is not very good, I mean average type skill, but this one damage of 50%, this is one of the best skill, and this one damage of 25%, this skill is also very good. But compare the skills of the Philly. Look at the Philly skill here. This one attack of 15%, defense of 10%. This one is the only good skill for joining rally and garrison, but other skill you can see damage of 200%. You may be happy by seeing the number, but look at the chance. Only 25% chance to trigger the skill. Where if you check the Molly damage is low, but the chance is far better, 50% chance. So Molly is already in upper hand. Now let's check the other skill of the Philly, that is the stun chance, which is similar with our Molly. So Philly has not any good advantage. Plus if you check the arena skill, Molly has one of the most powerful skill in the game, that is this super snowball. It can eliminate lot of troops in one shot. This super snowball, you see this thing here. But Philly is very average for the arena battle. Look at the skills here. Heal up, you cannot do anything with the healing. First one heal up, second one heal up, third one damage up. These are some average skill for the arena battle. And the main problem is you may not be able to upgrade your Philly, because we are free to play. We have limited amount of mythic shard. We have to save our shards either for Alonso or for Greg. I suggest Greg, but you can also go with Alonso if you want. Both are very powerful hero. Normally I say go for the Greg. So if you are going to waste your shard on the Philly, you may not be able to get this Alonso or Greg, who are far better than Philly. You can get lot of Philly shard by playing the King of Icefield. Also when you reach generation 4, you can get Philly shard from the Intel Lighthouse. If you clear the Intel mission, you will get the Philly shard. If you play the Hero Hall, there you can also get the Philly shard. But you have to wait till generation 4. And if you are thinking you will upgrade your Philly in generation 4, that is really bad decision. What you are going to do with Philly in generation 4? You have better hero in generation 4. So in my opinion, Philly is really useless hero in the game. For pay to win player, when you are calling the rally, you can get some good amount of stats. Look at the stats. The stats are far better than Molly. Now check the Molly stats. You see, the Philly stats are better, like at least 40% better stats. But I am telling you again, Molly has better expedition skill, Molly has better exploration skill. Plus, Molly is very easy to upgrade in the game. If you are free to play, why you waste your time and energy on the Philly? Don't do that. So this hero is really useless if you are free to play player. Our next hero coming in the list, that is Logan. This is one of the most useless hero in the game if you are free to play. Also I think for pay to win, this hero is very useless. Now let me tell you why. The skills are really useless. Extra damage up, you see 40%, but it is a chance based skill. Now if you remember, I told in one of my videos, I mean several videos, I told you can use Logan as the rally joiner. But I told only in some special case, like when you have already used Jesse, Jasser, Seoyoon, in that case you can use this Logan. Plus you cannot use Logan in solo queue for attacking solo anyone, that is also bad choice. Plus this skill damage taken down, that is somehow average skill, and this one health up, this is the only good skill for the Logan. But let me tell you one thing, if you are free to play player, you will not be able to upgrade your Logan because you are saving your shard for the Greg. which is far better. Greg is very powerful hero for the arena battle, but Logan is nothing. Logan is very bad in expedition. Logan is very bad in the exploration. If you try to use Logan in the arena battle, you will just opponent will finish you in the arena battle. That's why this hero is not any good choice if you are free to play. Now let me tell you why this hero is useless if you are pay to win. If you are pay to win, your main target is Natalia, and you can also target Geronimo if you want to spend lot of money from the VIP. Geronimo and Natalia, they are your good choice. Then what you are going to do with the Logan? I know Logan can give you some better stats. If you check the stats here, it is really good, but the skills are very bad in the Logan. Plus Natalia and Geronimo, they are such a hero who have very powerful attacking skill. I mean, Geronimo and Natalia, they are only hero in the game. They can use some attacking type skill. Plus, if you are calling rally for any big event or any bear hunt, anything, you know already this thing. Geronimo and Natalia, they are very good rally caller. But you cannot do anything with the Logan. Look at the exclusive gear of the Logan. Look at this thing. Defender troops defense 15%. So it will not help you much if you are free to play or pay to win. So this Logan can be a very useless hero for both free to play and pay to win. Our next hero, I don't want to say it is a useless hero because it is very odd to say. That is Seoyoon. Now let me tell you one thing. If you have watched my video, you already know Seoyoon is very good rally joiner. We cannot deny this thing, right? This skill, attack up 25%. This is very good for joining any rally, right? But here listen one thing. I am not telling Seoyoon is useless hero, but situation can make anyone useless. Listen why. If you are getting Seoyoon, if you are planning to upgrade, what problem you will face? First, you are a free to play player. You have limited amount of manuals. You are not having factory of manuals where you can get unlimited manuals and you can upgrade every skill of every hero. You cannot do that thing. So if you have some manuals, your first priority is upgrading the skills of Sergey to save yourself from any whale attack. Then upgrade the skills of Jesse and Jasser. Now let me tell you one thing. Jesse has the damage up, here you see damage up 25%, and Jasser has damage up 25%. Both are same skill. Damage up is far better than attack up. Look at this thing carefully. Jesse has damage up and Seoyoon has attack up. Both look similar, but damage up is more powerful than any attack up skill. So when you have limited amount of manuals, your first priority is upgrading your Jesse skill for the joining rally, upgrading your Jasser skill for joining the rally, upgrading your Patrick skill for joining the garrison, health up 25%. Plus, if you want to save yourself to get some defense in your city in the starting days, you have to upgrade your Sergey. Sergey is very good for calling the rally and joining the rally in the starting days. And if you are a new player, you may not be able to use Jesse, Jasser, Seoyoon, all three of them to joining the rally because you don't have that much troops, right, to join all 3 queue. If you still have a 3 queue, then you can join with level 1 skill of the Seoyoon. But Jesse and Jess are more important because in the starting days you have to fight for the facility, you have to fight for the fortress, where you have to play as rally joiner with Jesse and garrison joiner with Patrick. They will be your first priority, so leaving them, it is not any good choice to upgrade your Seoyoon skill for the attack up. Later, when you are playing the game for almost 4 months, then you need this skill for joining at least the bear hunt rally. This thing can help you. Now let me tell you one thing. The healing speed of 50%. This one is somehow good in the starting. The skill is good, but it may not be very much useful because in the starting you are not going to play Sunfire Castle. You are going to play Facility Battle and Fortress Battle, and their healing amount is not very high like Sunfire Castle. Plus, look at me. I am a very old player and my healing time is very high than any normal player. So I can feel the difference of this 50% boost. Look at this boost, healing speed of 50%. But when you are new player, you cannot even realize this 50% boost. It will be very small, some minutes boost, only some minutes. For me, it is a very huge boost for any old player. But for a new player, it is not any good choice to upgrade this skill directly because you are not going to do that much fight. So I am telling this skill is useless because you have less amount of manual. You have to focus on Jesse, Patrick, Sergey, this hero. Also, if you want, you can focus on the this hero, the Kina. because if you upgrade this skill to max level, stamina cost down 20%. You can attack more beast and polar terror that can give you more loot, more resource. So we have lack of manuals. This situation making the Seoyoon useless. Overall, Seoyoon is not any useless hero, but we don't have manuals to upgrade every hero at the same time. That's why we can leave this 2 skill in the starting. Now let's talk about arena skill. The arena skill of Seoyoon, that is really average skill. For arena you have many good options in the starting. You can use Bahiti, you can use Jasar, you can use Gina. So you may not use Seoyoon in the starting for the arena. And when you are reaching like generation 3 or 4, automatically Seoyoon will be useless for joining any arena battle. Listen to me, if you are free to play player, you need lot of time to get lot of manuals for the exploration and expedition. So why you focus on Seoyoon in the starting? In my suggestion, when you are reaching generation 3, in that case you can focus on Seoyoon for upgrading this skill for attack of 25% and healing of 50%. But before that, focus on other hero who are more important like Jesse, then Jasar, then Patrick. One more hero I want to tell here, that is the Ming. Ming is not any useless hero, but you can avoid the Ming if you want, because the arena skill of Ming, that is not very good. Ming cannot survive for a long time in the arena. The skills in the expedition, that is very good. You can use Ming for calling rally, because this skill damage of 20%, that is good thing. Skill damage of 25%, that is also a solid skill. Just like Geronimo Natalia, Ming can be very good choice. But I mainly focus on arena, because you know the thing, I focus on arena and from arena I get very high rank, and using the arena token I purchase more custom mythic hero gear chest. If I become strong in arena, that is good for me, but Ming can make me weak in the arena. That's why I say if we avoid Ming, that is better. And one more reason here, if you are saving your shard for the ON, you have to avoid your Ming. You cannot focus both of them together. And ON is far better than any other hero. In my opinion, it is one of the most powerful hero in the game, because it is the only hero in the game that can take kill with his all skills. The first skill, second skill, third skill, all of them can take the kills. Plus the skills in the arena, they are really powerful. ON can clear any hero in the opponent in the arena match. I cannot tell you Ming is actually useless, but when you are focusing on ON for our mythic shard, we may have to avoid our Ming. And if you ask me a question as a free to play, whom should we pick first, Ming or ON? My suggestion is always ON, because we are already getting Hector that can carry us till getting the Gatoth, but Ming cannot do much thing in the middle. But if we get ON, we can clear any enemy in the opponent for both expedition and exploration. That's why I am telling Ming is not useless, but we have to go with ON. Till now I was talking about free to play. Now I will talk something on pay to win players. For pay to win, this Flint can be a real useless hero. Flint is good in generation 2 because it has better stat than generation 1 heroes, but look at the problem. All the skills in the Flint, they are really bad. This one damage of 40%, but there is only 20% chance. Now this one attack of 25%, this one is the only good skill, but the other one, that is also chance based skill. And Flint have every skill on the damage. Normally we have seen the infantry class hero, they are defensive, but Flint has a lot of skill on the damage. Now let me tell you one thing, if you are really going for damage, you have better option like Natalia, which is a solid 25% attack up. There is no chance, it is solid 25%. This one damage up solid 25%, there is no chance. Even Geronimo, same skill like Natalia, solid 25% attack up and solid 25% damage up. These skills are far better than our Flint. Plus look at the stat. Here goes our Flint stat, you see here. Now check the stats on Geronimo. You see, Geronimo is generation 1 hero, still it is better than generation 2 hero. If you are pay to win player, why you are going for Flint? You have better option, Natalia and Geronimo. So I tell you one thing, don't waste your gem on the lucky wheel if you are pay to win player. You can use those gem like 500,000 gem. You can use those gem to upgrade your VIP. That can help you in other way, because if you are pay to win player, you can go to VIP 9, 10, 11, 12. That will give you more stat. plus you will get more mythic shard in the VIP. And if you think in future you want to upgrade your Flint, then you can do that. But when you are in generation 2 or 3, Natalia and Geronimo, they can be your best hero if you are pay to win player. So I'm not telling Flint is useless. For free to play, the Flint is really good hero, but for pay to win, Flint is nothing. You should go with Natalia and Geronimo. If you check the arena skill here, Flint arena skills are really bad. Flint is not any durable hero in the arena. As soon as Flint enters the arena match, he gets eliminated by the opponent. On the other side, Natalia has such a skill which can stun the opponent. Look at this skill on the Natalia. I'm showing you this one. Look at this skill, Beast Charge. This skill can stun the opponent. And this skill is so powerful, it can cancel the opponent Molly, this one, Super Snowball. Suppose the Molly that is going to throw the Super Snowball, right? And if there is any opponent Natalia in the team, then Natalia can cancel the Super Snowball. So that's why Natalia is really good choice for the arena battle. If you also check the Geronimo, it has also some good skill. Geronimo is very durable in the arena. Geronimo can stand strong for a long time, but Flint does not survive in the arena. In this video I talked about some hero which are really bad hero. I mean, the situation can make them bad. Like Zinman can be a good hero, but other generation are for 80 days. Generation 1 is only for 40 days. And in these 40 days it is impossible, I mean very difficult to collect the shard and upgrade the Zinman. And if you really collecting the gem, you can use it better on Flint. That is a very good option. And our other hero Philly, I told you, not any good skill. Molly has far better skill than Philly. And Logan, skills are bad, stats are bad. We have better option like Flint for free to play. And for pay to win we have better option like Natalia and Geronimo. Then we have our this hero. I am not telling Seoyoon is useless. In the whole video, other heroes can be useless, but Seoyoon is exception. Seoyoon is not useless. The situation is making Seoyoon useless. But when you are going to generation 3 or 4, you will see the attack up joiner skill is really good. The healing speed up, that is also good. In today's video, I tried to explain some hero which may not be very good for everyone. If you still have some question, you can ask me in the comment or you can ask me in the Discord. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.